Hey guys, welcome to Let's Play Shadow Hearts Covenant. Last time we made it to Paris, and we're still being chased, so we gotta find a way to get out of the city without getting caught. And the item that I was thinking of last time that I, for some reason, thought I was missing was actually the item we got from these guys, and that was the point card. Anyway, we should probably buy something before we move on. By the way, on your point card here, it shows you at the bottom of the screen, you're currently rank E. You can get a discount of up to 10%, or you can mark up things you sell up to 5%. That's not what I wanted to do, thank you. Alright, so we can buy items here if you want. The thing is, we don't have a lot of money, and things are relatively expensive. So I don't really want to spend a lot of money if I don't have to. So we need to get a new weapon for Yuri. We need to get a new weapon for Geppetto. And we need to get a new weapon for Blanca there. And that's pretty much it. Somehow we already have the second level weapon. I guess that's the one that Karen got from Geppetto's apartment there. I'm not going to buy any different equipment because, as you can see, the difference there from what Karen already has, it just swaps one defense with one magic defense or special defense in this game. So it doesn't really matter. Everything else is just too expensive to worry about, and we just don't have the money for it. So yeah, we're pretty much, we don't really have any options. So as you can see, you just select over to the right or left to change the quantity of stuff you want to buy. When you're done, you press the X button, and then you try for a discount, and you get everything on the same discount. You don't have to do 12 rings if you want to buy 12 different things. It's very nice. And they give you the option of choosing which one you go for. You don't have to do 5 rings each time you do it. You just do 1 ring for everything you buy. It's done. It's over with. And the rings are a lot easier. The 5th level ring is still difficult, but as you can see, we get points for doing that. Indicated over on the top right there, we have 26 points. Once we get 74 more points, we level up and we'll get access to 20%. All right. You can equip stuff right from the menu there, right from the shop. We go back in here. You can just go straight to equip from here and equip people that way. I just forgot to do that. I'm not going to bother to buy anything else, like any accessories or anything like that, just because we don't really need it. 3/10 will be enough to get us through. I hope 2 Talismans of Luck will be enough to get us through, as long as I don't screw up too badly, because I only have enough money to buy 1. And I really don't want to waste all the money that I have. Alright. Yep, we can now go on through. Tunnels are vast. Be careful not to get lost. It's easy to get lost down here, as it was with the forest earlier. Forest, everything kind of looks the same because it's a forest. And here, everything looks the bloody same because it's all an underground tunnel. It's unfortunate. And hello, Spiky Man himself. Somebody was late. Looks perfectly fine to me. It takes effect gradually. All it needs is 1 good punch. Interesting. One of them is late and is reacting late. Veronica has set a trap, or has a trap all set for them underground. And the woman is here too. Interesting. Perfect way to kill some time. S&M Broad. Oh, you're gonna want to stick around for this. Don't go anywhere. They got that weird puppet guy on their side. Might as well have a magic lady warrior, I guess. Nikolai is desperate, apparently. might as well take my time. And yes, we won't really see him all that much. Anyway, we're at the beginning of this area, so let's pop over here and take a quick look. This is the way we were told to go. We were supposed to go right as soon as we got in here. Looks like we can't go. Of course not. It wouldn't be a dungeon if we didn't have to go and do something so that we could go the right way, which is accessible right from the start. There's a fuse blown on it. We can't move the way it is. So we need to traverse through here all the way to one side, and then back, and then all the way to another side, and then back before we can move this thing. Because video game. So let's start off by going left. And again, this map is also from LP archive, just like the previous one was. Alright, so first things first. I think it's over here somewhere. There it is. Gimme. Gimme. Shell bracelet. Now, we could have bought one of these, but they were ridiculously expensive. Shell bracelet. They add 1 special defense and protect you against poison. Not that I particularly care about poison. I will put it on Karen, because she has nothing. Basically. Alright. Let's see, what else? I'm going to leave the leather belt on Blanca for now, I think. Yeah, that's probably good. The coral lariat, I just don't want to use. Like I said, it reduces the indicator speed by 25%, but I'm more inclined to use the ring kind of the way it is. I get used to the speed that it moves at, and I get too much time to think if the ring slows down and it's like, oh, I can wait a second or I can't wait a second. You just get the muscle memory down by doing it at regular speed and just have everyone do it at regular speed. So that's what I'll be doing. And treasure chest. There are a total... Where's another strike expand? I will put that to good use. Who wants it? Blanca wants it. There we go. Alright, so next, those first 2 items. Up here leads to our next item, so we're going to go this way. We have a lot of enemies to fight. Okay. So yeah, we're going to go on to you. On to you. And one final setup. We got our 4-person combo going. Marionette, our new ability. It gives us the ability to cast spells. And so in cases like this, where there's multiple enemies, by the way, you can use the right joystick to rotate the camera, because the camera, for whatever reason, always puts something in the way of the enemies. And depending on your angle, sometimes the enemies will even disappear. So this gives you a better idea of what you're going to hit. So that's nice. The area of effect of all of these aqua, air, fire, all these casts are all the same. They're all small, circular, and only hit 1 time. Crest magic, this one hits twice. It's the same size. We could use this if we wanted to. I don't think that's entirely necessary. These guys have more HP, if I remember. I think they have like 40 some HP. And no, they have 51? I can't remember. These guys have 37, and then these guys have 32. So I'm going to attack this guy, because hopefully he can kill it. Or not. Karen. Take a look at your sword arts. This, again, is a small circle. Not really our best bet here. So we'll finish off this guy. And then, let's see here, Blanca. Blanca has a new thing here called Manifestations, which leads to our Soul Comet. This is single, and right now it only hits 1 time. As you power this one up, it's kind of unique. The MP cost maintains the same, but it gets more hits over time. So this becomes better and better the further you go into the game. Crest magic, in this particular case, do not You're supposed to have an attack spell. Oh, I took it off because of the Curon. That's kind of bad. That's kind of bad. Well, this battle went really, really wrong. Okay, combo magic. If you have all 4 characters do a combo together, and you make it all the way to the end, you'll have access to combo magic. All of them cost 64 MP, and you'll have access to a different element of combo magic depending on the elements of the characters in combat. So right now I have Wind Elemental on Geppetto, I have Wind Elemental on Blanca, and Fire on Karen, Dark on Yuri. And so if I go Fusion, this is Wind Elemental as well. You'll see combo magic actually disappeared. So you can kind of manipulate this with Yuri. These spells are, well, only a few of them are really all that worthwhile using. And I'll try and demonstrate all of them just because why not? But right now we just don't have the MP for me to warrant it, so I'm not going to do that right now. That's also a single targeting, so I'm just going to attack a single guy. We'll go and we'll take out the Claude guy here. I don't think I would have been able to take out one of these other guys. Yeah, I gotta get Hail Beef back on so that I can do more damage. But yeah, the enemies around here are going to kick your ass. They're going to do a lot of damage, and the only way to kind of survive it effectively is to do a lot of damage quickly without using MP, because you're going to want to use your MP for casting the Cure spell. So you could have like a dedicated attacker, say Blanc and Karen are dedicated MP attackers, and have Geppetto use Cure all the time, or switch it up however you want to do it. But I would recommend using Cure outside of battle most of the time so you can finish off your enemies faster. Other than that, Karen. Oops. Good, it was enough to kill it. Blanca. Now, when certain characters have a particular affinity as far as the story goes between each other, when they join, they'll have a starting affinity between the two. So Karen and Yuri, for whatever reason so far, maybe because Karen thought that Fusion Yuri was beautiful before. Let's see, where is it? Personal. She has a default affinity rating with Yuri of 10 for whatever reason. Most people start off with 0, but in that particular case, they start off that way. If you ever want to change the dress, you come here and then select another one and you switch it, and it changes his innate element, and it changes which elements he can deal additional damage with. So now that I've done that, we're going to grab you and we're going to put the wind or the water elemental. Water and ice are the same in this game, by the way. We're going to put the water elemental spell on you so that you can deal additional damage with that. And we're going to pop that off of you, and we're going to give you... where is it? Gale Spin, and then we're going to give you Red Rave, and we're going to take off that and give you Cure. And sure, you can have that, whatever. I don't care. Alrighty, so we want to take another left here. Actually, no, this is the dead end. What am I doing? I'm stupid. The other thing is here. There we go. Your leave. Okay, now here's a little better. We got a nice start at the beginning of battle here. You notice we're already starting to kind of line up together, and that's a good thing. What's a better thing is the fact that all of the enemies kind of lined up together, meaning that I can do a simple hail beak and target all of them. And if things go well, I can one-shot the entire battle with one move. Now, this is the absolutely absurd power of the technical ring, plus the added elemental damage that you get with Geppetto. He can one-shot a lot of stuff in this game, for most of the game. However, his innate stats are lower than almost everyone else's in the game, to kind of compensate for the fact that he can be so good. He's the slowest character, he has the lowest HP, etc., etc. Where am I? I am there. I think I go this way, right? If I'm reading my map correctly. But yeah, so just kind of be aware that that is indeed the case. And up here, we find the Ring Soul, will of the Judgment Ring and the administrator of all fate. What the hell are you, a ghost? Why so high and mighty? This is the Ring Spirit. Ring Spirit? I'm not a spirit, nor my flesh. I am the Ring Soul. So what does he want with us? Yuri's interrupting him. And he finishes his line anyway. Another attack boost. Yeah, we're going to get multiples of these throughout the game, and we're not going to use any of them. So, you know. I'm going to show where all of these are in case you want to use them, but I'm not going to use them. Help carve your way through destiny. It's a lot of mumbo jumbo. Is that all you can say? Thank you, Ring Spirit. He does not like being called Ring Spirit. Always watching. So, I guess he's Santa Claus. He seemed a little angry. Hope it'll be okay. Yeah, that is the second time we've seen this guy. If you're following along on the map that I've popped potentially on and off the screen, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. That's number 3, so just kind of be aware of that. Alright. Yuri's going last this time. Interesting. Alright, so I think I'm going to have to switch the leather belt onto... I almost missed that one. I'm going to have to switch it onto someone else because, or onto Geppetto, because he's not able to quite one-shot anything right now. Yeah, actually I do want to use Geppetto. And we're going to target that one. Way too soon. Way too soon. Karen. There we go. And last but not least, I think we're going to have to take out that. I don't think I'll do enough. Yeah, he wouldn't have done enough. Oh, no, he would have done enough. They have 37. The enemies in here can poison you, so be aware of that. There's kind of a trend in this game. There's usually 2 to 4 enemies, new enemies per area, and rarely do you see the same enemies in separate, like, in subsequent areas. So, like, usually the odd one might be, like, soldiers like this or something like that, but typically you end up with all the same kind of enemies. Go. Karen. There's that. Is that it? Yay! The enemies all died. Alright, as you can see, we're actually starting to build up a decent amount of money again, which is going to be not important right away, but basically, early on in the game, you really do not want to waste money, because you do not get a lot, and if you want to use your money effectively and not have to grind extra fights, you're going to want to be real careful with it. Alright, now one thing I haven't really gone over a lot of is the add-on effects. Mainly because they don't really matter. Poison on Yuri is a good idea because for bosses, if they happen to be affected by it, that would be nice. The other thing is physical defense down, special defense down. These things are all useful on Yuri, who tends to physically attack. Nothing is really all that good on Geppetto. Actually, poison's a decent one on him because if he doesn't kill the enemy, he can inflict poison, so I'll give him that. Evasion down flat out sucks, so don't worry about that. I'm going to give you physical down, and we'll give you special down for now. Not that it really matters. It's not a huge deal one way or another. There we go. Try not to abuse things too much. One big switch. Flip the switch. Always got to flip the switch. Now, we haven't seen where this leads, but this actually blocks a further passage if we try and go the way we're supposed to go now. So now that we've gone all the way up this side, we're going to backtrack out and basically go back to the start. Oh, crap. Okay, as you saw from that fight, I was surrounded, and they managed to kill Karen. So instead of trying to fight the battle and waste items trying to heal and, you know, keep up at the same time, I decided to run from the fight. Now, I don't do a lot of running away in RPGs because I don't like to do it too much, but in this particular case, because we're so low on funds, I think it's actually worthwhile to do that, and then we can just move on from there. I'll fight an extra battle at some point, whatever. But that way we don't have to spend a whole whack ton of money. Alright, not that this matters, this choice here. But I'm going to go straight over here. And then we're going to go straight-ish down. That's the problem with maps. It says straight, but it's not really a straight line at all. So now we're back to the initial fork, I think. Yeah, with the two items that we found right at the beginning. So now we're going to take the far right tunnel. And here we're going to go up the left side. Ouch! That one really kind of hurt. Alright. Heal you up. Nah, I'm not going to top you up quite yet. Alright, here we get a pocket watch, which is rather early to get one of these. It's a really pretty good accessory. The only downside to this really is the fact that not a lot of enemies inflict this because they don't get a lot of hits in on you, at least if you're playing the way I do. So I'm going to throw this on Yuri. It doesn't matter. Throw it on somebody. Just so that he has something else on. And yeah, we will backtrack to the previous fork here. And up the other side. Alright, so you may notice that the music here is pretty understated. There's not really a whole lot to it. I actually want to go this way. But this is kind of an unfortunate trend. Like this sound, like the soundtrack for this game is absolutely fantastic, but it's not used to its best extent, really. This is the truck that moved when we pulled the doodad earlier on. It moved this train from being further down, which would have blocked our ability to go on to the next part of the area. But we're going to head over here and grab a couple of treasure chests first. Okay, so Yuri got poisoned in that fight, so he lost a little bit of HP. But status effects do not stick around after combat is over, so you don't have to worry about healing them afterward. Just like you're revived. Where am I going here? Pay attention to the map. There we go. The point I was trying to make is you don't have to worry about expending items after battle. Just because status effects don't carry over and you get revived. Phoenix Tail recovers all ring abnormalities. We could have bought those at the store earlier on. Sure, we'll show off another combat. They're basically all kind of the same at this point. You combo up. You try and finish the battle without, with taking as few hits as possible. As you can see, Karen's almost out of MP already. So we're going to have you attack this one. Or I could completely whiff. Now, see, the real dangerous part about this is everyone is grouped together, so they can hit you a lot easier, and you can take a lot of damage. Things can go really, really wrong here. Especially considering they're getting a lot of turns, and ouch. So yeah, the thing with comboing, bad day if you screw up. Very bad day. So let's try this again, and don't screw up the ring this time. Wow. Now this is a little dangerous to do it the way I'm doing it. I'm going to see if I can actually focus down a couple of them. There we go. We're going to use Tailbeak instead. Okay, so that's not getting that one. So yeah, we're going to go this route, I think. Oh, I whiffed. I got scared. I got scared. Blanca. At least there's 2 enemies down. Karen. Show off. You have no MP. Never mind. Gonna say we could show something off, but I guess we can't. Still can't use combo magic, but now because I have Geppetto set to the water one, I have access to 4 different elements here. That's just how it works. The game doesn't tell you that's how it works, so I just figured I'd explain that because the game decides not to. Good. We're safe. I hope. Saw that coming. Alright, well, I guess Talisman a lot. Well, it's not that much experience right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. I hate doing that, but he's going to be revived, and Talismans of Luck are just so expensive right now. So he misses on a little experience. He'll live. It wasn't that much, to be honest. Okay. So yeah, battles can go really, really badly. So Karen is now out of MP. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap Crocell off of her, and I'm going to put it on somebody else. Nope. So we'll put it on you so that I still have access to casting the Cure spell, which I desperately need at this point. And yeah. So basically this is my way of traversing through this dungeon, because otherwise you would have to, basically do one trip up and then run out, or waste a whole whack ton of items. Like, I could use a monolith, sure, why not? But I'd rather not if I don't have to. Alright, so we got the chest up there. There should be one more item over here. is at the end. So yeah, battles aren't just a walk in the park. Hey, well, there's that. That's nice. But yeah, the game can be either extremely easy if you're really good at the ring, or extremely difficult if you don't know what you're doing or get unlucky. The game is killing me. I am failing at the ring way too much right now. We need to get out of here. Let's go over here. And so we found the truck again, so we need to backtrack a screen. Well, not a screen. Backtrack to the next tunnel. Now we need to head on up. The game is still kicking my ass. Every time I get into battle, I manage to screw up a ring, or somebody misses, or something like that. No item there. I think we're pretty much clear of items. Oh yeah, the train car that we moved, it used to be basically where Yuri's standing, which would have stopped us from going up here. Yeah, there's an area down here, but it just leads to a dead end, I think. You a dead end? Oh, we're further up. Yeah, so this we couldn't get through over here. That's the break that we saw before. Okay, so I can't read maps apparently, so we need to backtrack this way to get an item first. I thought I was one little cutback further behind where I actually was. So let's go get this treasure chest here. There it is. Should be the final item in here, the Amy crest. Not equiption, crest equiption. There we go. I can figure out how to play this game. So yeah, heat edge, mirage, surge, air edge. Most of these aren't particularly like gale spin is basic level wind spell, red rave is basic level fire spell, basic level water spell, healing magic. Those are the important ones at this point. There are reasons to use other ones, but not really right now. So anyway, let's backtrack. Now we go this way. Still taking hits. Almost out of MP for Blanca now, too. Keep everyone as close to tip-top as possible. As you can see, by switching around your MP and not casting a lot of spells, as I've only casted like maybe 3 spells in this whole area, maybe not even 3. I didn't do any off-screen, so whatever you saw in the video is all I managed to use on screen. We're going to fight one more battle here before we go up the ladder, just because I'm pretty close to a battle anyway. Okay, now that we've done... Please, don't get stuck on stupid things. Go up the stairs, you idiot. Too dumb to walk. Alright, the Pacifist. That cathedral you see across the river is there... There is the famous Notre Dame. Here they removed all the stained glass when the war started. Tired of walking. Finally made it out of the bustling part of the city. Hey, crowds. Alright. What about you? Regular customer. The owner of the shop likes to collect odds and ends. Most of it is junk, but sometimes he has a few rare things. Keep going back to look. You might be able to find a real bargain. Very good advice. This guy has some really cool stuff. I had no idea. The town is so peaceful. Yeah, you're kind of dumb. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Guy, or Guy, the junk dealer. Looking for more puppet parts. Looking for a fuse to fix our little thingamadoodle. Alright. Of course I have one. Bought back a real good one just the other day that you probably stole out of the thing that was there so that it wouldn't work for us. Also note the Mona Lisa on the wall for whatever reason. You want it? You're welcome to it. Well, he's not a very good shop guy if he's just going to give you stuff. Don't be silly. I can take money for that old thing. Something else you need? I gotta charge you for that, though. And you can buy items here if you so desire. I have enough of those, I think he has all the same gear that the other one had. Oh yeah, I did get a leather cap. It was shown off in one of the battles and I just didn't talk about it. It is a rare drop from one of the Iron Claw soldier dudes. So here is the Coral Lariat, 25%. For whatever reason, the next one up is really cheap, comparatively speaking. This one reduces ring speed by 50%. I do have a use for these later in the game, but in general, it would just make things far too slow for me. I wouldn't be able to deal with it. Battles would take so long. I wouldn't care for that at all. But yeah, we've gotten up to just over 3,000 cash. So we're pretty much back to where we started before this area began. And we have a few more battles left to do in there, but not too many. All right. So I'm going to throw the map up on screen once again. And I will probably show it at the start of the next episode. I'll probably do the backtracking all the way to the other side off screen, just because there's no point in me showing the same path I've already taken. I'll give you a little shot of the map at the start of the next episode if you feel like backtracking yourself, and then we will start from there. So anyway, that's pretty much all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.